I'm Doug Ginsburg, a judge on the Federal Court of Appeals in Washington, D.C. What comes to mind when you think about the Bill of Rights?
Ability to have opinions of my own and be free to express them.
Freedom to protest peacefully to the government.
Freedom of press, freedom of religion.
Petition and assembly.
Those things we all take for granted.
The freedom of speech. I think that sets America apart from a lot of different countries around the world.
What amendment is that?
First Amendment?
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I grew up in Brazil as a kid, and we were under a military dictatorship, and you couldn't say things. So that's something that America has that should be really treasured.
As much as we celebrate and venerate the Bill of Rights, we almost didn't get it. And without a Bill of Rights, there would have been no Constitution. The story begins when a copy of the new Constitution reaches the author of the Declaration of Independence. Thomas Jefferson, ambassador to France, is shocked by what's missing. A guarantee of the very rights he set out in the Declaration. The Constitution was sent to the states without a list of rights to be voted up or down.
James Madison, the father of the Constitution, was at first very strongly opposed to having a Bill of Rights. Why? Because he knew the second you started trying to list them, you would invariably leave some out.
Because then people might think, well, then the government can do everything that it's not expressly prohibited from doing.
George Mason was much, much more practical. And he basically demanded to see a list of rights.
The result was worthy of flag waving and fireworks. Yet we don't celebrate it. By 1791, when the amendments were ratified, the public had lost interest. There were no big celebrations. The church bells did not ring out.
We do not have a pure democracy where the majority always controls deliberately. And that's why the Bill of Rights was added to make expressly clear that some rights are so fundamental that no majority, no matter how large, may take them away from any minority or individual, no matter how despised that person or group is.
The First Amendment guarantees of speech, press, religion collectively mean that any idea, any philosophy can be advanced and discussed. Nothing is out of bounds in the marketplace for ideas. We rely on the judgment of the public, not of the government, to decide which ideas are good or valid and which should be rejected.
Free speech, free thought, free religion. The government should not be involved in any of those things. An unprecedented idea, never tried before. But you know what? It's the right answer.